What's up, everybody? Greetings. Alright, so this is going to be our, where is my paper? It's going to be our live reading. Not happy hour, what am I talking about? Come back. How do they feel about you live, you guys? So, if you guys came from my Instagram, what's up? If you guys came from on here on YouTube, you seen my community post, or pile number 2, or if you guys seen my thumbnail, you guys may be knowing what to choose. Alright, so you guys have 3 piles to choose from. You may choose more than one if it in regards to more than one person, if that's what you feel led to do. So I'll show you guys all the choices. So pile number 1, you have El Coachella. El Coachella. Pile number 2, you have La Selfie, the cute mermaid. Pile number 3, you have El Troll, the frog. Okay, so you guys could choose between 1, 2, or 3, and then I'll shuffle on camera. You didn't see the cards? Oh wow. The mermaid. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a moment. If you guys will be so gracious to post the time stamp in the chat box, so those that come in during the live, they can find it. Okay. Alright, so hopefully you guys got a chance to choose. Pile number 1 is El Coachella. Pile number 2 is La Selfie. And pile number 3 is El Troll with the frog. Alright. Okay. Pile number 1 is 224. You guys, I'm going to put the timestamp down. So that's for those of you that were drawn to the Apache, which is the El Coachella. Alrighty, let's see. Divine Spirit, thank you for your love and guidance, your truth, your clarity. I thank you for the divine assistance and guidance that you are giving to the collective that is meant to resonate with this reading. For those specifically in pile number 1 that are drawn to pile number 1, what is it that their person is feeling currently towards them? Please give us a clear and accurate description and image, a feeling of emotion of where they stand with this person in pile number 1. Person in question stands with pile number 1, the viewer. Okay. Keep in mind, I hate to always say this, but you guys know these are general, these are not personal readings. So use your own discernment to know what is for you and what is not for you, and leave it. Leave it. Alright? Okay. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you for divine protection. El Coachella. So, this could resonate with you for several reasons. For some of you, it could be of Native American descent, or the person you're asking about. This could also be someone that likes to go to music festivals, or you do. Maybe specifically Coachella means something to you and this person. They could live in Coachella, California, if I'm not mistaken. I believe that's a state or whatever. City, I mean. Also, this person could be very free-spirited, or you could be very free-spirited. This could actually look like the person you're dealing with. Someone that is possibly fair-skinned to medium skin tone. They could be someone that, if it's a guy, they may have longer hair than an average guy. They may have like indigenous like features. Or for some of you just want to go to Coachella and you just felt drawn to it. But let's see, how does this person feel about you currently? Rediacted. Ego. Fate. And connection. Okay. This person is taking a step back from the connection because they're in their ego about it. But a part of them, the opposite side of them, knows that there's something much more to this connection than what they're comfortable with. Like, and I really feel like, again, the ego wants to be in control of what is divine, because they can't control how they feel, they can't control the movement of it, whether they want it to slow down or they want it to move faster, they want to break away, they want to move close to it. And it's not in the sense that they're being forced to be with you or forced to like you or forced or anything. I feel like this is more of a fear of feeling a lot for a person, because there's a difference between completely unrequited love where you actually really don't want the person at all. It's not like spirit would ever put you in a position of being with someone that you don't have a desire to be with. It's not that type of energy. This is like a fear of what you want, a fear that's coming up. You guys may have difficult communication, if you can't really see it because of my lighting, but it's like a lot of different languages mixed in. Some of the words are like blocked out. Then you have the ego. The ego is louder than our higher self sometimes. It's big and it's bold, or it appears to be much scarier or more in control than what it actually is. Then you have the fate and the connection. So one thing about fate is like, it's the stars. It's something that's aligned, but it's dark. It doesn't have a clear picture to what is. So it's like, you have to trust in the unknown. And I feel like this person, how they feel about this connection, it harbors a lot of, it conjures, I should say, conjures a lot of fear and doubt in this person. Let's see. How does this person feel about pile number one? Person in collective one, how they feel. Lying was just easier. So this person could have lied to you. You've been in my dreams. My heart is just telling me to do it. You inspire me. So this is somebody that does have a lot of feelings for you, and you light a fire in them, or you motivate them. Like the card says, you inspire me. They could have lied to you about something. They could have, with the words, a lot of things that they said just wasn't adding up to what you felt or what you experienced with this person. It was like a lot of maybe some things that were left unsaid. For some of you, it was this person made promises that they never kept. So this person also could have made excuses so that they could step away from you, and I feel like they perceived that it was just easier to do that for whatever reason, but I feel like it was due to a lot of fear. You've been in my dreams. So this person knows that there's a connection, because there's a lot of spiritual things happening, especially in their dream space. We're most receptive in our sleep. So I feel like this person is more receptive to what's going on spiritually when it comes to this. My heart is just telling me to just do it. So there's a fear here. Just do it, like Nike. It's like, okay, well, you need to leap, you need to jump. It's a fear that they have. So just do it could be opening up their heart, allowing their heart to feel, because there is a connection here with the red string of fate. Not calling it and saying that this is something or it's not a type of connection. I'm not going to get into all of that. What I'm getting is that there is a connection here, whether it's a long-term ship or it's a seasonal connection or contract. It is a connection here. It is a spiritual one. There is a tie here, and until whatever needs to take place happens, it's going to continue to be there. Let's see. How does pile number one's person feel about them? What is their emotions towards them? What is their emotions? Ooh. Purification. So yeah, how they feel is like you could be someone that does help them identify their emotions. You help them to clear out what they're feeling, or get out what they're feeling, or make sense of what they're feeling. Some of you guys could be Pisces, or this person could be a Pisces, or have some sort of Pisces placements. This person could have the letter O in their name, first name, middle, last. Temperance is in reverse. So right now though, time is potentially not on this person's side or your side. They may feel like they're not in control of the timing, whether they want things to progress between the two of you, or they just want to stay where they're at and they feel like things are moving too fast, or they feel like they're not in control. Either way it goes, they feel like timing is not on their side when it comes to this. They may feel imbalanced, or that they've caused you emotional imbalance. If you had a question, the answer is yes. If you had a question, that card flew out. If you had a question about the situation, it was yes. Let's see. The Hermit. This person is in hermit mode. They also may feel like they cannot come out right now. They can't. It's like their energy there is a lot of retreating. I feel like enclosed energy. This person has to find balance within themselves. So it looks one way on the physical, but in actuality, it's something completely different internally. Like this person's only showing you half of what's going on with them. They're in a hermit mode state. They're in a place. This person may be like trying to take it easy on themselves, or kind of needing or guided to take a step back from this connection. They may feel like they're guided to take a step back. So if it feels like this person is retreating, or you guys could be sitting next to each other on the couch and they're not talking or saying much, it's because they're in hermit mode in themselves. Like this is where they are. And I feel like this is where they need to be, because they are imbalanced in some sense. They might also feel like sometimes too, like you retreat or you backtrack. Like it's a lot of, they're not really clear or sure where they stand with you sometimes, and vice versa. I feel like you guys like mirror each other, or you flip-flop in energy. One person takes on one energy and the other person takes it on next. How does this person feel about pile number 1? Yeah, they're getting signs and synchronicities in regards to you. I unfortunately realized I did not see your worth at first. Okay. Is my cards upside down? Yeah. Okay. So this person could be watching you on social media or in real life. Like say you're in the same work environment, school, church, whatever, neighborhood, or you guys spend a lot of time together and they pay very close attention to detail. The Hermit card came out, and Hermit energy, that's Virgo. So they're very detailed. So this person may be studying you without you knowing. They could spy on you too, off and online. Okay. But they also may feel like too that you feel something with them as well. So it's like you guys are mirroring each other. I would say you guys are both in tune on a spiritual level. This person could be connected to some sort of spiritual practice or something like that. So they are quite in tune with spirit and you as well. Obviously, I feel like this person could be watching you. Like y'all, when you visit each other in your dream space, it could be like, is it remote view? Is that what you call it? I can't think right off the bat, but it's something similar to that. The hive, alchemy, the lungs. Okay. So this person does want to build something with you. Like I feel like they want to shift things in a different way. But it's like there's clearing that needs to happen first. And I feel like this person may know that. Like they may know this. So you got the beehive. They also may look at you as the queen bee. Like they look at you as someone that is very attractive, or you can attract a lot of things. You might be a powerful manifester in their eye. They may also feel like you have, like you're very intelligent. Your voice could be very distinctive. If you are a singer or something like that, your voice may be out of this world. It's a UFO here. So I get something with that. But it can also be too, like you're someone that helps breathe life into them. Maybe they feel like you're full of life, but very magical, very you have the ability to transmute energies, make things happen for yourself, like get out of a tough situation and turn it into something that works for you. Then you have the hive, the beehive. So again, very attractive. You could be like very assertive, very confident, whether you're male or female. They see you as someone that's very in your element. You just attract like bees to honey. That's who you are. We're on pile number 1. So yeah, I'm gonna say this person is drawn to you, very attracted to you, but it's in a way that they're not in control over. They may not understand, and I feel like this person is taking a step back to figure some things out, whether that be about the situation. Oshun energy. Definitely Oshun energy. Alright, I'm going to see what is the potential future hold of the situation. What is the potential future hold in the near coming future based off of the energies and where they're moving and where you're moving, anything that's taking place behind the scenes. What is the potential? What is the potential outcome of this energy, Divine Spirit? Potential outcome of the near coming future. Knight of Wands. So this person is going to come out of this energy real quick. For some of you, let's see, I'm going to clarify before I say that. Divine Spirit, what do you see? Queen of Wands, Four of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Some of you already know what to expect. And I feel like you already know what to expect because this person's behavior is kind of predictable at times. It could be predictable or unpredictable, but you kind of already figured them out. You guys are alike. You guys are quite alike in a way, but this person's a little more immature than you. Obviously, a knight to a queen or whatever. Someone, or it could be a king. It's like someone's a little more immature or mature than the other person. And you guys are very spiritually in tune. One of you is more deep into spirituality. Other is more of a knowledgeable person when it comes to spiritual things. One actually practices and dabbles into spiritual things, and the other person is more just acknowledges spiritual stuff or knows a bit about spiritual things, but doesn't really practice it, if that makes sense. Four of Wands. That is a homecoming card. That is a reconciliation, whatever card. For some people, union card. I don't feel like it's time just yet for that. This person's coming out of that cycle of like being dead to the world and being a hermit. They're going to come out, but they're not quite ready still just yet. Clarify Four of Wands. Judgment and the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So this person, they still got to clear up some stuff before they can even come in. You guys got to be on the same page with the Two of Wands. This person has to let go of their ego or whatever that block is within the ego that blocks some sort of coming together, because I feel like you guys want similar things or you want to manifest something that is the same. But before that can happen, this person needs to close out a cycle and a chapter so that they can renew this. Like renew whatever it is or reinvent themselves. They got to die. An aspect of themselves needs to die first. This person is working on it or is a work in progress. It may require patience from you if that's what you feel led to do. So that's what I'm getting for pile number 1. Okay. Pile number 2 is 1818. You guys want to put pile number 2 in the timestamp. It's 18 minutes, 18 seconds. 1818 sounds like a gateway to me. Those of you that were drawn to the El Selfie card or the La Selfie with the mermaid, this is your reading. Keep in mind, this is general, not personal reading. So please take what resonates with you. Leave behind what doesn't. It doesn't even matter, you know. So let's see. Divine Spirit, please tap into pile number 2's person, the collective of pile number 2, and how this person feels about pile number 2. Shattered. Know your worth. Friendship. Solitude. So when I've seen shattered, I feel like this person's heart has been recently broken, or they feel like your heart is broken, or they broke your heart. Know your worth is that I feel like this person respects you. They respect your connection. There's a friendship, there's a bond that's here between the two of you, and they respect your decision to value and put yourself first. They may also look at you as someone that has retreated from this connection in some sense, or that you're spending time on yourself. Some of you, you may have your heart may be broken in another instance. Say you lost someone, or you were in another relationship. Like, this could be a friend that you have feelings for, or a friend that has feelings for you, or both of you have feelings for each other, and something recently happened and they realized that you went through a heartache. This person wants you to value yourself. That resonates. This person values you, and they want you to know your self-worth and your value, and to take time for yourself. Like, this person, I feel like, unconditionally cares about you. I feel like this person, yeah, they have unconditional love for you. This is someone that feels like they hurt you and broke your heart. They want you to choose yourself. Like, they love you enough to where they wouldn't want you to compromise yourself for them. I'm affected more than you know. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. So yeah, it could be like this person did not tell you how they felt about you, and they feel like maybe it's too late. Maybe they're heartbroken because you moved on to someone else and they're in the friend zone, or they put you in the friend zone. One or the other. If this is a situation where you're in a connection with this person, they may have took you for granted, maybe put their friends over you. But they're more affected by this connection than what you realize, and I feel a lot of it is being kept within, like, behind the scenes. You don't see what's going on. You don't know how they feel about you because it's hidden. They might be getting support from their friends or family. You've been in their dreams, so you come to them in their dream space. I feel like this person spends a lot of time in meditation, whether they're out and about. They could be driving, they could be at work. They're in meditation, and there's things that come. Yeah, I thought a lot about you lately. They do think about you a lot. Lately too, you've been on their mind. This Mercury retrograde, could be getting the best of some people. Let's see. How does this person feel? How does this person feel? I'm not taking all those cards. Come on now. Okay. The first quarter of the moon. So, let's see. Earth. Could be an earth sign. The skull. The waning moon. And divination. So this person may know that you're very spiritual. They see you as, like, I don't get, like, spooky spiritual, like, oh, they in some dark freaky shit. And some of them, yeah, maybe they know that, but I don't get, like, they're uncomfortable with it. Some of them see you as, like, this Wiccan, like, fairy, like, person, witchy vibe type of energy. But you could be an earth sign, or they could be an earth sign for some of you. But they look at you as very knowledgeable and very in tune with them, or in tune just in general. Some of them could be a little freaked out by your gifts and your power. It could also be that you read this person without even knowing that, you just know, or you just give them the tea, and it freaks them out a little bit how much you know or what you know about them. They may feel like this connection requires a lot of effort that they have not been putting in. They are getting a lot of revelations about you in this situation or this connection. The more that they go within, the more clarity they're getting about this. More that's coming to them, if that makes sense. Hold on. Let's see. How does this person feel about pile number 2? How does pile number 2's person feel about them? How does pile number 2's people feel about them? They don't care what their friends or family think. For some of them they could, but I don't feel like they do, because they wouldn't be consulting friends about this. I'm falling for you. So yeah, some of you, this is like a homie type of thing. Like, this is your friend. This is someone that maybe you put in the friend zone, like, oh, we can't go there because we're friends. Or they did that to you. Or it's just complicated. But they have feelings for you, and I feel like the more and more they go within, the more clear and evident that is to them. This person has a lot that they want to say. The distance is killing me. They don't like being apart from you. So I feel like they need, and this person could even be into divination themselves, or they're very intuitive themselves. They go to spirit about you, or they go to readers about you. Friend or family member could be into stuff like this. They're getting messages about you. They chose the wrong person, or they feel like you chose the wrong person because you could have chose somebody else over them, or yeah, it could have been that somebody got friend zoned, or someone put a friend over above this connection, or their friends or something, and like played it off like it wasn't that deep, and now they're embarrassed. It could go either way. Take what scenario resonates. I'm getting sounds like almost like 2 or 3 different ones. I'm enjoying my singlehood. So this person does enjoy their solitude and their peace. And I feel like they also see you as that type of person. Like you guys could also be very independent individuals, and you just like to do your own thing. Even if you're dating, you're not attached to anybody, or they're not attached to anyone. But they do see you as marriage material. Like they look at you as like, even though I like my singlehood, but if everything in a perfect world was cool, I would marry you. Like I see you as that. Like I feel like that's how they feel. And they fear that they're not good enough for you, and it's too good to be true. So this is not a connection that comes by every day in this person's eyes. It's very rare to them. It comes every once, a blue moon, every full moon, whatever. Again, you could be very in tune, very spiritual with the moon card and the divination card. You're very connected with earth. But they feel like this is not something that it comes by often. And I feel like this person does value your friendship at the very least. It's something about a friendship that keeps sticking out to me. This person may want to build a friendship with you, for some of you. Requalification. They don't feel like they meet your expectations, or they don't qualify enough for you. For some of them, they may think they could compare themselves. So if this is a male or female, I'm getting for some of you, if you're asking about a female or feminine energy, they may compare themselves to other women or femmes or something. Like they don't feel like they fit, and that could be due to the fact that it's like friend zone energy, or they feel like they were friend zoned, or just like, oh, I don't see you just like a sister or something, or or you don't look like their usual type. Or if it's a male, they could think the same thing. But I'm getting feminine energy. The Weaver is in reverse. So someone stopped trying. Maybe they've seen that you were trying to fit a mold of what you thought that they wanted you to be, or like what you think their type was, or you didn't really see your worth in some sense. For some of them, that's how they feel, or this could be how they feel about themselves when it comes to you. But take what resonates. Let's see, what does the potential future hold for this situation? The potential near coming future energies. What do you see, Divine Spirit? What do you see? What do you see? Temperance, the Hermit, the Hierophant, and the Magician. You got a lot of stuff. So whatever's happening in the near future most likely is meant to happen. Like it's kind of set in stone, because you got all these majors. Like this is stuff that may need to happen. I feel like someone is in their hermit mode, is healing, and there is a transformation. I feel like it's kind of similar to pile number 1, but not quite. This person's in a hermit mode in solitude as well, but they're gathering information and guidance, because they're going to come out changed and transformed. With the Hierophant, this person, it could be coming out of a period of a commitment. They could be going through a change in ideals and beliefs, or how they see this connection, or how they perceive love. And I feel like this person is empowered, and they're in their power and wanting to manifest and create something. Very well, this person could come and express something to you. Very small. It's not small in its effect, but it's a small gesture, but it holds a lot of weight, I feel like, though. It's something that's deep. It's cups. It's emotional. It's intuitive. It's something that is deep, but it may be a small something, but just know that it holds a lot of weight internally. Like, it's something deep. Just know that. And it took some heart to express this. It's like this Pisces energy could be helping to clear something out, or somebody got Pisces energy in their chart. Ten of Swords, it's going to require it to come out of the ego. Yeah, kind of similar to pile number one a little bit. But I feel like this person's a little more mature in their energy and in their pursuit. Could be a little older. But this seems a little more concrete because there's a lot. The whole spread is majors. Alright. So that's what I'm getting for pile number 2. Hopefully that resonated. That was quick, pretty smooth. Alright. So that's pile number 3, or pile number 2, my bad. Pile number 3. 30, 35. 30, 35. You guys want to put in the timestamp. With the electrode. With the frog. Alright. Oh, thank you, Genesis. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alright, so let's see what your person is feeling about you. Pile number 3. You're welcome. Thank you, Genesis. I appreciate it. What does pile number 3's person feel about them? Those that are drawn to pile number 3. Use your discernment to know what messages apply to your situation, because I might channel more than one situation. So no confusion. Sorry, somebody called me. Confusion is in reverse. Money versus love is in reverse. Boundaries. Drama. So this person feels like the block between the two of you was the fact that they were confused by this connection, or allowing themselves to get caught up and confused and feeling like, oh, I need to choose material things over love, or oh, I just need to stick to what's practical and not put so much stock into this connection because I don't know how concrete it is. Or this is a person that is very, very committed to their money and their finances, and they don't value too much of their connections, or they don't put too much energy into romantic connections, I should say. But this person sees that that was a barrier and that was a block between the two of you, and maybe they were causing that subconsciously, or out of fear of showing their truth, hiding behind a mask, and it was causing unnecessary drama between the two of you. How they feel about you, they may feel like you were confused. Maybe they felt this about you, that you were confused and you were more invested in one thing than the other, money or love, business, career versus this connection, or you were going back and forth between, okay, I'm going to focus on this, the practical, and then I'm going to go back on this, and there was some sort of block. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about pile number 3? The person in question. This person could be a troll, like a trickster, jokester, playful, goofy. I'm more affected than you know. So they're more affected by this connection. They feel this connection. I thought a lot about you. So this person does think a lot about you and this connection. I know you're right, but I need to come to my own conclusions. So they may feel a little pressured by you at times, like they know what you're saying is true, or they know like you're in the right in some instance with this, but they need to come to this clarity on their own. Maybe this person is not ready to confront or face something about themselves just yet. Like they know you're right, but they need to figure this out on their own. My heart is telling me to just do it. So they're needing to be a little more courageous, and I feel like that has something to do with a decision that they need to make between their choices in life, or their priorities, or balancing out the two. Also being more authentic and real. Maybe this person hides behind things which causes, like I said, unnecessary drama between the two of you. It's like you're not really clear all the time, and they feel like they could be a little more clear with you, but they're just not doing it. So it's like kind of unnecessary, like rather than just keeping you in the dark, just say what they mean. Yeah. Yeah, they weren't honest all the way. I must be honest, I lie or have lied to you. They haven't been completely forthcoming, and I won't say that. I don't feel like it's words. I feel like it's actions. I feel like it's hiding behind things. They don't know how to describe what they're experiencing with you. Again, this is that type of energy where I'm feeling a connection I never felt, or I'm vulnerable and I never felt that, and then stop trying to control shit. They feel like, yeah, you're someone that may be a little bit, I wouldn't say controlling in a way. Maybe for some of you it is a lot of codependency and manipulative energy, but for some of them, they feel like you are someone that is steering this, and they want to be in control of this connection. The truth is, no one is in control. The ego and the pride definitely is not in control. The divine is in control of this. So either way it goes, none of you are in control, but you need to choose what you really want. So for some of you, yeah, you're the person that might need to make a decision. Maybe you flip back and forth. You go back and forth between, okay, I'm going to go this route, and no, I'm going to go this way, and then you backtrack. Or they know that you feel like they need to choose what they really want, because this person is kind of like playing juggle. And I don't feel like it has anything to do with another person or anything like that. I'm not getting that. This seems like me, myself, and I energy, or, ooh, am I ready to be in a relationship? I don't know. It's that type of energy. You are in my heart and in my mind. I have been avoiding you. Yeah, so it's like, the fuck is this Gemini? Yeah, this is like, I don't know. I feel like this person is kind of confused in a sense, or this person is just like showing you one thing and then it's not that. Like, they have all these emotions and these feelings, but then on the outside it's just something completely different. What is this person feeling towards pile number 3? Communion, unexpected, persuasion, which is the strength card in this deck. So they feel like you have the ability to tame them. And this person likes control. They like their independence. So people, like, it's like cold feet. Say like a player falls in love and they propose to a woman, and then when it comes down to the wedding, they're like, they get cold feet, like, oh, am I really ready to settle down? Yeah, do I really, I love him or her, but am I really ready? It's like this type of feeling. Like, you can tame the lion. Like, the lion is the king of their jungle, and here she comes, with her inner strength and her power of persuasion, her power of seduction, and not in a lower vibrational way, but this energy that you fall at the feet of this energy, and it's like all of that tough exterior, all of that control comes down, but again, when the ego's involved, it's like, I don't like this. This feels uncomfortable. I'm not in control. What the fuck? No. Or they feel this way about you, that you like your control, and you're not. You fear vulnerability. Someone is afraid of vulnerability. So the unexpected. I'm using a lot of decks. I don't know which one you talk about. I'm using like 500 decks right now. I'm just saying. The unexpected. Yeah, this hit them unexpected. Cupid hit this person unexpectedly. They feel like, I was not expecting this. Like, nobody is able to tame the lion. Like, nobody was able to, like, even do this. Like, nobody. Why am I getting... I don't know if you guys ever seen this movie. It's a little old school. Some of you guys are old enough to know, and some of you guys may not be, or it's just not your type of genre of movies. But Eddie Murphy's Boomerang, like, I get his character. If this was a player, like, you could take it both ways. Robin Givens, she was more like the Jezebel type, and she fucked his head up, but that was like lower vibrational. But Halle Berry, like, he friend zoned her. And is this the same group, or is this a different group? This is a different group. That was pile number 2. But like, friend zoned her and all of that. But she had the ability to snap him out of that player mode. He couldn't do that anymore. So, but he got cold feet at some point in the movie, but in the end he changed and whatever. He was in love with her and he changed. But this is that type of energy. Like who has the ability to, get the player out of his mode? It's like that. Communion, because it's like you make them really think about coming together in a unit with someone. And it may not be that this person is a player. It could just be this person is just used to being by themselves. They're used to being in control of their life. Like, okay, work, I got this under control. You know, my living situation, I could do this when I want to, and then and whatever. And then here, this other person comes and it flips it upside down. And it's like, I have to be vulnerable with someone. I have to open up my world to another person. I don't know. That's the type of energy that I get from this. It's not to say that they don't want it. It's a fear. So I'm not going to say they don't want it, but it's a fear. Definitely. How does this person feel? How does this person feel about pile number 3? Time. Water. Magic. I feel like within, like, it's a ticking time bomb, and this water is like, this person may want to control the timing, but at some point, like, it's almost like you can't control this anymore. Like, it's only a matter of time before you explode, or it's like there's a lot of emotions with the water. This person could be a water sign. Magic. So magic is like, this situation is almost, it's like very powerful. It's like a lot of fiery energy, but it's watery energy too. It's a lot of emotions, a lot of passion. You guys could be fire signs and water signs. Oh shit, I didn't even see that. Maybe you guys are like a fire sign and water sign dynamic, or one of you has a lot of fire and water in your chart, or one or the other. But it's like you light each other's fire, but one of you also calms the other person, or you just have that type of dynamic. It doesn't have to be that that's your zodiac, so fire and water, but you have the ability to do that. Let's see. Alright. What is the potential near coming future holds for pile number 3 with this situation? The King of Pentacles came out. Yeah, so this is someone that's very, very focused on their money, and they could be a little stubborn. This could be a very stubborn individual, or you could be a stubborn individual. 6 of Cups, but even with that, it's like this person is running back to what's comfortable, what's like home to them, and I don't feel like it's money. Or, yeah, no. The moon and the, oh my goodness, I can't even talk. The moon and the 8 of Wands. So it's a lot that's underneath the surface, but I feel like eventually someone's going to say something, and you got counterparts. King and Queen of Pentacles. So eventually someone is going to say something. But I feel like it's at a time where the tables turn, where one person is going to be doing them and focus on them. The tables turn. Because I feel like right now, you're mirroring each other in your emotions, what's hidden, your feelings and all of that. But one person may be more open with what they feel, more assertive in their emotions, and the other person is more hidden and more focused on the outer exterior, on something else, or just completely themselves. Maybe for some of you it is someone else, but underneath the surface you both are mirroring each other, because that energy of that love is still there, that desire, that pull is still there. It's going to change, it's going to flip. So the Cupid arrow is going to come in someone else's direction, where the other person had it and was feeling it and was running, and now the other person's going to feel it. So for some of you, feminine, some of you guys have the Queen of Pentacles energy, where you're going to be the one more focused on yourself. She's looking at her reflection in the mirror. A shift that's going to happen, a change. So I feel like it, again, it's unexpected. You're not going to see it coming, or you feel it, but you don't have any evidence on the surface that this is all happening. This is it's like an internal energy. So it could also be someone coming out and saying what they need to say about how they feel. Like I said, it's almost like somebody can't take it. You can't take it anymore. Somebody can't take what they're feeling anymore, and they need to let it out. And it's going to be at an unexpected time. You know, you feel something's coming, but you just don't know when. And you're busy. You're not tripping anymore, that's when it happens. And that's usually how things work. When you're not sweating the person, you're not sweating the situation, you surrender to it, you put your focus elsewhere, or you genuinely are focused on yourself, not trying to manipulate situations or people, that's when things usually start to move. So I hope that resonates, y'all. I'm going to put the timestamps up shortly if you guys missed it. Much love as always. I appreciate you. If you guys want your own personal how do they feel about you readings, check out my website. Much love as always. Peace. Take care.